Move. It being 1:30 on May 18th, I believe, we're now going to commence the proceedings before the Code Enforcement Special Magistrate for the City of Palatka. By way of introduction, my name is Ron Brown. I am an attorney licensed in the state of Florida, and pursuant to state law and city code, I have been appointed to preside over today's proceedings. These proceedings are governed by both state statute again and city code, and we'll be following the basic rules of fairness and due process. It is, however, not a formal court of law. We do not have to follow the specific rules of civil procedure or the specific rules of evidence that you might find in a court of law. But it's very important to us that we have everybody have an opportunity to be heard and to have notice of the allegations that have been raised by the county regarding code violations. One of the things that is required, however, is that we have what is called substantial and competent evidence to support any of the allegations, any of the defenses that may be brought today. The substantial and competent evidence is evidence that a reasonable person might find as being persuasive in order to reach a certain conclusion, and basically requires some active knowledge on the part of those persons who will be testifying and presenting the evidence. Having said that, one of the requirements of substantial and competent evidence is that the testimony to be sworn. The only person we have today, I believe, testifying is Mr. Green from the city. You want to just raise your right hand for us? Take the following oath. Aaron, will you be testifying also?
Yes.
All right, we have two. Aaron Hughes will also be testifying. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you will give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And let the record show that both have answered in the affirmative. We have two cases left today. I understand there's been some compliance with some other cases. And
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that. So we'll begin with the first case on the agenda, which is case number 2022-18. The respondent is Charles A. Kemp. The location of the property at 1520 Dunham Street in Palatka. Mr. Green.
Yes, sir. This case was first observed on 3/9/2022. The green card was signed, but it was signed by, I think he said, a squatter. The squatter in his house, so he didn't get it. The posting was, the complex was posted at 05/06/2022, and the site posting was 4/28, the same day the letter went out for the notice of hearing.
And just for the record on your notice, the address of 1520 Dunham Street, Palatka, Florida, 32177. That's the official address on the
Yes, sir.
property appraiser
Yes, sir.
and tax collector's rolls for this property.
Yes, sir.
All right. The green card wasn't signed. Did the post office indicate?
It was signed, but it was signed by a squatter.
Okay. How do you know that?
Mr. Kemp told me it was.
Okay, you've been in touch with
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Kemp. Okay, this Angel Merrill is somebody who's not authorized to be there.
No, sir.
All right. And Mr. Kemp knows about this.
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
talked to him 2 times. Talked to him yesterday, matter of fact.
But you have been in touch with him.
Yes, sir.
And let the record show Mr. Kemp is not present, but I will make an official call. Is Charles A. Kemp or anyone representing Charles A. Kemp present today? And seeing and hearing no one. And you do have your affidavit of
Yes, sir.
posting on
Yes,
both
sir.
at the property
Yes, sir.
and here at City Hall.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
All right, proceed, please.
The violations are on building fronts and sides, building streets and public areas. On rotten, weakened wood and deteriorating paint.
Okay, basically you have 3 violations
Yes, sir.
alleged. A violation of section 3169 of the municipal code, 3171 of the municipal code, and 30-32A of the code. 169 involves rotten and weakened wood and deteriorating paint on the fronts and sides of the building abutting public streets and public areas. 171 regards broken windows, and 30-32A prohibited conditions and nuisances involves trash and debris on the property, and you have provided citations to the code in the record.
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me what you got in the way of.
That's the posting
Support.
of the notice of hearing for today. That was placed 4/28/22.
Okay. And did you take all the photographs you're presenting today as a demonstrative evidence?
Yes, sir, I did.
And do they accurately represent the condition of the property on the date on which you took them?
Yes, sir.
Very good, thank you.
That picture was taken 3/9/2022. That's just a picture of the house.
All right, so what are we looking at here for a
In
violation?
this picture.
This is, back up.
Yes, sir.
This is,
That's just a picture of the house, Mr.
oh,
Brown.
just the front of the house?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, show me.
That picture there is taken 3/9/2022, Rodney Weekend Wood and deteriorating paint.
And this is in violation of 30-169.
Yes, sir.
Rottner Week. And can you see the, this portion of the house from the streets or public?
Yes, sir. It's a lane, and yes, sir, you can.
Okay.
That's another picture of the Rodney Weekend Wood.
Okay. Is this a different side of the house?
Yes, sir, that's a different side. It's a
Different
side,
color paint?
16th Street, I think.
Okay.
That's another picture
Is
of
this a
Rodney.
third side or
Yes, sir.
can you see this from the
You
public
can
way?
see- yes, you can. That's the broken windows.
Okay, back up to the, so what needs to be done to these three sides of the house?
The Rodney Weekend Wood need to be removed and replaced with the same material consistent with the structure or better material. And
Does
then
it,
they need to be a nice even uniform coat of paint.
all right, so it needs to blend in, paint
Yes, sir.
white. Okay,
And that's a broken window.
all right, and which side of the house is this on?
That's the front.
This is a violation of 30-171
Yes, sir.
requiring windows be,
And this need to be repaired or replaced, same as consistent with the structure or with better material.
they actually have to put a window, a glass in? I mean, they just can't put plywood on
No, sir, not where they're living in.
it? Okay,
Well, they can for 30 days, but we wish we don't want them doing that. Just
Right.
put a one thing period.
okay.
That's another broken window. Yeah,
Is
that's
this
called,
this one has something over it?
that's called broad. Yes, sir. That's a violation. Also, it's been like that over 30 days, so that's a violation. Broken window and violation of having cardboard or
Okay.
anything over that window. And that's a drawing picture of the trash and debris.
So now we're moving to 30-32A2 of the code,
A1, yes, sir. Trash and debris.
and you're looking at just like a trash pile in the front of the house
I
there?
think I don't know if they're using that for a burn pile or what, but
Well, what about the material on the right side of the house? Does that all have to go?
it's actually gone.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Here you go. This
That
is more
picture-
rotten wood?
yes, sir. That picture was taken today.
Okay.
That's just, 2B pictures and.
I mean,
that's
are they
the-
gonna have to replace most of the entire side
Yeah.
of that
Yes,
side
sir.
of the
Yes,
house?
sir. And that's another picture of the 3B of the they actually painted it, but still got rotten wood. They painted that side of the house, but they didn't paint that side of the house.
All right. Now we're looking at picture 48. We're back to rotten wood in violation of 30-169.
Yes, sir.
It's wood and paint.
Yes, sir.
So they try to paint over the rotten wood that's why it
Yes.
looks like there's paint on
Yes,
it?
it's like, I think they tried to do the old school, they tried to whitewash it. I'm not
Is
sure.
anyone living in this house?
Yes, sir. It's like 4 or 5 people living in there.
Okay.
And that's another picture of the broken window in the front of the house. And that's another picture of the cardboard that's over the window.
Does Mr. Kemp live in the house?
No, sir.
Is you got the squatter still
Yes.
living there? Has he tried to do anything to remove them?
Yes, sir. He called the police, but we run into that a lot in code enforcement. They got it's a price you got to pay to get them out. It's a system.
Okay.
It's a process. And that's a picture of the trash and debris. I don't know.
Which side of the house is
It
this?
is now 16th Street.
It kind of looks like it's been kind of raked together into a pile. It's looked that way in the front,
I don't know, sir.
but it's still there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What else? That it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is Mr. Kemp giving you any indication he's eager or at least
Yes, he
willing to
said-
repair this?
He told me that he wanted to fix the house up, but he doesn't want to do anything with the squatters living there.
So hopefully you're looking for some motivation to see if we can get this done.
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you tell him that the fine could be
Yes, sir.
daily fine?
Yes,
Okay. Again, a call for Charles A. Kemp, or anyone representing Charles A. Kemp. Seeing and hearing no one, based on the evidence and testimony, we're going to find a violation of section 30-169 of the municipal code of the city of Palatka due to rotten and weakened wood and deteriorating paint on fronts and sides of the building confronting, it looks like Dunham Street and
No, 16.
15th,
No, 16.
North 15th Street.
Yeah.
A violation of municipal code section 30-171 due to broken windows, and a violation of 30-32A of the municipal code due to trash and debris on the property. Even though it was nicely raked up into piles, it's still there in the front, needs to be removed. We'll issue an order finding the violations, requiring compliance to repair the violations. The compliance must be completed within 30 days of the hearing, which is the end of the day on Thursday, June 16th, 2022. Is that correct, Ms. Hughes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In the event of non-compliance, a fine of $75 per day will commence on Friday, June 17th, 2022, and if the problems are not solved. Okay. Next case, number 2022-006. This is a property owned by the heirs or the estate of Harriet Pinkston, property located at 421 North 7th Street in Palatka, Florida. Looks like you have one violation.
Yes.
This one of section 30-169, building fronts and sides, abutting public areas due to mold and mildew on the walls. Mr. Green?
Yes, so this case was first observed 2/16/2022. The notice of hearing went out 4/28/2022. Complex posting was 4/5/6/2022, and the site posting was 4/28/22. And the only, like I said, the only violation is 30-169, building front sides. But
Let me inquire, first of all, is anyone here who is an heir or representative of the heirs or estate of Harriet Pinkston?
Sir, Miss Connie Schneider, who is the representative for this property, contacted the office today to let us know that she would not be present at the hearing today and that she is currently having someone pressure wash her property today.
Okay. Do you want to continue?
yes, sir.
Okay. And thank you for that, Ms. Hughes. So we had to have someone who responded to it. You sent the green card and the notice of hearing
Yes, sir.
to the address at 421 North 7th Street, which is the address of the property.
Yes, sir.
The green card was not signed.
No, so she said that she thought, I guess she thought it changed automatically when she moved, but it didn't. So she found out about it through the posting.
The posting, and you did post the property in
Yes.
accordance with state law, and you had
Yes,
your
sir.
affidavit of service.
Yes, sir.
The post office noted on the certified letter envelope that there was no mail receptacle, unable to forward. Is there anyone living in this house?
I don't know.
Do you know? Well, you may not know. I'm just asking.
I
if you
don't
know.
know. No,
All right.
I don't think so, but I don't think so.
So what was the name of the person who called you?
Miss Connie Schneider,
Is she an heir?
to my understanding, yes, sir, that is her claim.
Yeah, that's her mother's house.
Okay. Very good. And we still have no one here who is representing the respondent or the estate of the respondent.
No, sir.
All right. You have mold and mildew on the walls. Show me what you have as evidence. All right. And this is sand on our heads. Here we go.
Just a picture.
That's
of the
a
house.
previous case, it looks like.
That's the house in general.
Oh, this is the same one?
Yes, sir. That's
Yeah.
on North 7th Street.
All right. And so the only thing you're looking at is mildew on the front and the sides you can see from the street.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's a move. That's the move. That side of the house. That's Olive Street.
The top part's the house, and there are these two sheds on an adjacent lot. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So basically, they got two sides of the house that need to at least be cleaned.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's a
Okay,
closer
yeah.
picture of it.
I see what you're looking at. Quite an accumulation,
Mhm.
right?
That's the second floor. These pictures were taken 2/16/2022, by the way.
All right, did you take the photographs you're showing us today as demonstrative evidence?
Yes, sir.
And do they accurately represent the condition of the property on the date on which you took them?
Yes, sir.
So basically, the city is looking for a pressure washing to clear the mildew
Yes,
as a
sir.
minimum.
Yes, sir.
Is this house brick,
That's stucco.
stucco, just
Yes, sir.
made to look like brick?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's what it looked like today. Well, yesterday.
And the top- and the
5/16,
top is
2022.
like clapboard wood?
Sir,
Is the top wood?
I think it's vinyl.
Okay. All right. All right, based on the evidence and testimony presented, we're going to find a violation of Municipal Code City of Palatka, Section 30-169 for fronts and sides of buildings abutting public streets or public areas that due to the presence of mold and mildew on the walls and requiring as a minimum a pressure washing to remove same. We're going to issue an order finding the violation, requiring the property brought into compliance within 30 days of the hearing, which would be the end of the day on Thursday, June 16th, 2022. In the event of non-compliance, a fine of $25 a day will accrue beginning on Friday, June 17th, 2022. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There being no other items on the agenda, we will adjourn today's proceedings.